Alright. Business. That's not true. That's so. No. Hey, hey, how are you? Um, Hi, hello, how are you? Um, I'm muted now. It only says one viewer there. I don't know if the person's still in stream. No, what the- What am I doing, bro? No, no. Where's Jerry? Who's Jerry? How are you doing, Elliot? The mouse from Tom and Jerry? I see ya. Jerry? Uh, he's, he's looking for the cheese update. He's searching long and far and wide, you know, he's searching all of the leaked snapshots, all of the future. He's in the dang database, you know what I'm saying? Jerry, he's searching for the cheese update, bro, the Wisconsin sharp cheddar. And where has he found it? He hasn't. He's searched different infinities, and not within any of them yet has he found the leaked cheese update. It's quite depressing, I'm not gonna lie. If you Google the definition, it's gonna say cheese not being added into Minecraft. It's like Thanos saying reality is often disappointing. It's just tragic, you know? They got cows, sheep, goats, but no cheese. It's depressing, man. You're probably more likely to figure out quantum mechanics than you are to figure out why there's still not cheese in Minecraft. Reality's quite tough, isn't it? You're more likely to stumble upon $100 million out in the wild before you find cheese in Minecraft. You're more likely to deep dive Mariana Trench and find the lost treasure of the Caribbean before you will even come anywhere near close finding the leaked cheese update. You're more likely to be brought into an alternate reality where you're in the Avengers, versing off against Thanos, than you are to find cheese in Minecraft. That's where Jerry's at. He's lost in the dang quantum realm, searching the infinities in the beyonds. He's projected himself in a neural link, in a simulation. And what has he done, you may ask? What has Jerry done, you're asking? Well, Jerry, from Tom and Jerry, the mouse, he's projecting millions of simulations, millions of different calculations that Einstein himself couldn't even comprehend, searching for the leaked cheese update. And what has he found within any of them? Dust. Crumbs from a sandwich. Nothing he has found. We're more likely to get a Wall-E sequel than cheese in Minecraft. Dude, Team Snapchat just sent me a snap, dude. Dude, they just sent me a Happy Mother's Day snap. They all left the stream. Am I playing Bedrock? No, I'm playing Java Edition. This is Java Edition. I used to play Bedrock, but then I quit because Java Edition's just better for my playstyle. Because mob forms actually work. You see, I make this complaint every single time the Bedrock Edition has ever been mentioned in this stream. How is it that y'all can exist playing Bedrock Edition when the game's endgame revolves around automated farms, and then on Bedrock Edition, the automated farms just don't work? How do y'all survive duplication glitches? That's how. What do you think about Sulfur Cube? Oh, that update sucks. Everything about that update's terrible. They've taken Netherrack and they've just retextured it and saturated it, or made it less saturated. It's Netherrack, but like less. Like they could have literally just done that in the Nether update. They could have taken the Sulfur update and made it into a Nether cave. They could have taken Netherrack and just made it into the Sulfur block. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how come instead of just repurposing Netherrack, they've just gone and added this entire cave that just is mid? What do you mean? On Bedrock Edition, if you get to the end game, you can't make an automated creeper farm. It's just not as efficient as Java Edition. You can't make as efficient iron farms. You can't make as efficient guardian farms. You can't make as efficient enderman farms. Like, your best XP source on Bedrock Edition is villagers. So that's my complaint with the Bedrock Edition. And also, they've taken... I mean, I can't even complain since Bedrock Edition has been the microtransaction pit of doom since Xbox 360 edition. But they've just increased the microtransactions on that version, whereas you can just have Java Edition and just get all of the mods for free but better. For free. So pathetic, dude. But it's not like I'm dunking on that version that much. For anyone who's playing on it, it's just kind of the way it is in my personal experience. He's live, dude. I've been live every time forever, bro. It's just I uninstalled Discord because I was just convinced that it was malware. But then at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm more likely to gain viewers from people seeing that I'm playing Minecraft on my Discord than I am just hoping that YouTube sends out notifications, because it's very clear that they don't like me. This platform does not like me. For whatever reason, they've just completely suppressed my channel for 7 years straight. It's just pathetic. It's depressing. I don't get notifications for some reason. Because YouTube they're scummy, this platform's pathetic, 40% of this platform's AI generated, the shorts are AI generated, the likes are simulated, and none of the likes on the channels are real. 70,000 likes on... Dude, there's a guy who built this Minecraft house, and it's like the most like basic thing you could ever build, and it gets 600,000 likes, and I built this and I can barely crank out 10. It's just so fake. It's fake and people actually buy it. I stream just about every day, and for some reason, I just don't understand. What am I supposed to do better? Do I improve at the game? Do I play a different game? Do I upload more consistently? Do I, stream 20 hours maybe instead of 10? Do I sell my soul to Satan himself? Do I start sacrificing babies to Moloch, the damn devil? Is that how I have to get successful? Clearly. Shit makes me mad, bro. It makes me flippin' mad, bro. I've been streaming this game for 7 years. And playing it for longer than 10. And I've built nearly 0 audience. I just don't understand. Like, is it a skill issue, or is it like a quality of content issue? The only good thing about the sulfur updates are the TNT sulfur, and even this, I mean, I guess the TNT is probably good, because you can at least mine netherite with it. Alright, I'm changing the topic back to something more positive. You know what, I need some motivation. We need some motivation in our ears. We need some positivity. There we go, I'll get us all motivated. What's on the channel that is? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it isn't about having like tens of thousands of subscribers or millions or hundreds of thousands. It's about just playing the game and having fun.
Even though you face disappointments, even though you will experience some setbacks, it goes with the territory. You must understand that. I remember I was playing a game with my 9-year-old son, John Leslie. And I beat him 10 straight games in a game called Connect 4. Now Leslie said, no, you can't go now, Dad. I said, why? He said, it's not over until I win. That was his attitude. What if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Alright, I need some different kind of motivation now. Kind of underrated, but I like any Minecraft content. I'm making a video right now. It's basically, it's gonna be, holy goated song. Dude, that song goes, that video goes kind of crazy. But this song goes even crazier. What was I saying? Yeah, basically I'm editing a video right now, and it basically just kind of glitches between my past self and my recent self. It just kind of jumps around. Maybe I'll pull up the video on stream. Guys, do I leak the video? Do I leak the video that I'm editing? Some of it. It's gonna take me 3 million years because I have 700 live streams to edit or make it through. Oh wait. Java and Bedrock. Yeah, Java is kind of the goated version. Besides, you can't insta-mine logs on it for some reason. Dang, I've been playing Minecraft for 7 hours? What the hell? Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think.
I was thinking about Perry the Platypus. I'm gonna call the world Perry the Parrot. In honor of Perry the Parrot. I'll just give the speech in honor of Perry the Parrot. Before we go into this next world, I just gotta say, Perry the Parrot, you motivated me in ways that no other could have. And everything I do from here on out will be in honor of you and for you, Perry the Parrot. You were my man. My one and only wingman. My first real love. The most love I've ever had for a homie. And I got you killed.
I wonder if the glitch affects
I'm
too
sorry,
much,
Perry. I hope when you're watching from the heavens above, you can find it in your heart to forgive me
Perry the
for the
Platypus.
mistakes I have made, my fallen brethren. I will never forget you, Perry. I will make this world for you, brother. I'll never forget. Okay, if anyone joins this and actually hears me talking right now, I'm killing creepers, and that's pretty much it. You can hear me, yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to hear me? I plugged in my microphone. About these plebs? No, I did not. Where are all the creepers at? It's like, oh yeah, you need creepers now? Well, guess what? They're not there, but it's like you're chilling out in your base, doing whatever, and they're like, yep, behind you. How is this guy still alive? I never do anything with him. He's been here since the start. I stole his bed, and he's gonna go and get himself killed. I really don't know why you're in my recommended. You've been blessed. You've been blessed by the YouTube algorithm gods.
Dude, I
That is my
literally...
only answer to the question that was just asked.
Should I don't even know
Wow.
what to...
My day was frustrating, aggravating, annoying,
I'm a jump scare bear.
painful, tiring. The list goes on. But obviously I'm not too mad about it.
This is
because
this is
as
some
bad
of
as
it.
it was, it could always be worse.
Sleep? What the hell is... Dude, everybody's always talking about sleep, but I don't know who sleep is, bro. Yo, can you stop mentioning sleep in my chat? I don't know who that sleep thing is. It's the weekend I don't get sleep during the week. Yo, isn't the weekend that one dude? Like, I hear a lot about, like, the weekend as well, but, like, they say it's, like, the end of the week, but, like, no, I think it's just that insane.
World height. Water bucket clutch. All the way down to bedrock. Alright, guys, here I go. Alright. No fucking way I just died. No, man, no, 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 I actually believed in myself. No, no. These green candles, you can hardly tell they're there. Just kidding, of course you can tell they're there because it's Minecraft. Anyways, I'm gonna go stand over here and be right next to my very safe and happy family.
Dude, some of these actually made me laugh when I first seen them. Like, some of these random clips, bro. I was like, oh my god,
How
bro.
happy they are. They're so happy to see me. They love me. These Endermen love me.
I was
They would
like,
never hurt
what
me if I
the?
got near them or anything. Never do nothing to hurt me. Look at them. They're all handshaking me. They're like, yes. Yes. Oh, wow. You guys are really just giving me a little too much love. Guys, I can't quit playing Minecraft. Like I said, is this a build you made, or is it a modded structure? Yeah, it's modded. I modded this in over the last week. I've just been modding onto it, and been using mods to help me build it. Obviously, no, it's not modded. I built this all myself. Why? Because I was bored and I decided to mine out 321,000 stone. Why? Because I thought it was funny. Then I felt the need to keep building on it. And then I went to bed one night and I seen this down here and I was like, I need to make that. But it doesn't look how I wanted it to look. But I can jump down here. And I can swim around. I filled it all with water. Why? Because I was bored. What was that? What was that one? Dude, I'm gobsmacked right now. I'm actually gobsmacked right now. Did anybody get scared yet? Anyone? No one?
Oh my. That was loud. I'm sorry. Hopefully y'all still have eardrums after that. Yeah, basically that's kind of like the idea of the video. It's kind of hard finding those clips, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have to sit there and listen to my streams for until I find something that's funny or like actually makes me laugh. I can honestly kind of tell throughout the streams. Like some streams I click on and I'm like, wow, the energy is just not there. There's not going to be anything funny in this, and then I just click to the next one. I edit earphones. Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't edit that last sound effect to be quiet. The other couple ones are manageable, and I honestly didn't know that was there because I was so I was zoomed into it. I'm sorry. What are you building? A castle. See, there's going to be these giant windows there, and then there's going to be like a roof or something above it. And this is the front of it. Yeah, basically I was thinking like a couple of weeks ago, like, when he really did build it. I told you, Lalbo, I told you I was going to do it. I was thinking like, man, if I look through these windows here, I want there to be like more windows over there, so it's like, and then eventually, because like, I like being able to walk around in this and having these rooms, and being able to look out of them. So I wanted to do that along the entire side of it. So eventually there will be like an area to walk around the outside of it back here, and I'll be able to play any other games. Not lately, dude. I've just been researching the brain and watching Osmongold. That's really it, to be honest. So yeah, I'd be able to look through these windows over at the castle and be like, wow, look at that, I did that. What is that ugly structure in the sky? You mean the glass panes? Yeah, let's go get rid of those. See, that's what I was talking about. It's like if I was to cover this entire area up with glass panes to get rid of the snow, from spawning, this is what you would have seen, because my structure is just to world height, so it's like... Last one goes to half unless he earns an insane amount of bread just from yapping. Dude, he's actually funny, bro. Like I watch him react to like the police cam videos, and like those people are so like actually room temperature IQ. Like how do you go from just like like you're stealing at a store, and somehow you turn it into 7 felonies? Like all you have to do is say, yeah, you caught me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'll just leave, or you can arrest me, whatever. I'll cooperate. It was a mistake. I know it was a mistake. And that's all you have to do, and somehow they turn it into 7 felonies. Oh, let her read some stats. Holy goat. Thank you, bro. When will I provide a download? Appreciate you coming into my stream earlier. I got you, bro. I mean, I was literally just doom scrolling shorts, which is kind of ironic because I'm the type of person that will sit there and say, yeah, don't really doom scroll shorts, guys. It's not really good for your brain. And, you know, I just got bored and was like, you know what, nothing to do. They make it so much worse than it has to be. Dude, it's because they're idiots. Like, it's really just simple biology. Like, if you understood your own biology, you'd understand that that's just your amygdala hijacking your prefrontal cortex, and all you'd have to do is just use your prefrontal cortex and decide with reasoning and logic what not to do. But somehow they let in an emotional reaction affect how their judgment like carries them, and then they'll just go and make a completely impulsive, irrational decision, and it's all chemistry in the brain. But somehow these people, it's just part of the education system as well. Like, I genuinely believe they just don't teach people about the brain. It's like, how is it that you have the prefrontal cortex, the neocortex, the amygdala, the hippocampus, which are just like the most important parts in your brain, and for some reason you go through what, at 12th grade, 12 years of school, and they don't teach you. They teach you with like one class. It's so silly. It's so silly. But that's been a hobby I've picked up. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to research the brain. It's so funny when you make somebody mad and then you're just like, you're really gonna let a white man hijack your amygdala? And then they Google it and it's like Emotional Regulation Center, and then they just block you. It's like the greatest checkmate. It's like you're not just playing chess, you're just literally cheating. Cheating their own biology against them. Yeah, maybe I do get some resource packs. Oh yeah, you're probably saying underrated because of this. Yeah, this is back here, by the way. This is just behind the castle. I should probably mention that. Yeah, this is where I farm my trees. I've been thinking about making a mob farm beneath, like, this path here. Or, like, 4 just giant mob farms in each quadrant. So that when I'm just sitting above here, doing nothing, I'm farming, like, the god amount of resources. But I haven't done that yet because it's... You react to a clip? Yeah, dude, what clip? Yeah, but that video editing, I really don't know what the moral of the video is, but I think it was pretty engaging for the 5 minutes that it was playing for, to be honest. Like, I watched that video like twice now, and it keeps my retention throughout the full. Well, besides the end, the end of it gets a little that temple clip kind of drags on too long, so I'm gonna change that, I think. So wild, yeah. Let me react to it. Oh, is it this? What is it gonna be? Oh, yeah, that looks like. Oh, maybe I don't want to react to that, to be honest. I think there's people in the stream that are quite young. I don't think I want to expose them to that transgender, like, that literally looks like a troll, dude. Like, not like the type of troll that's been modernized. It's like, oh, he's just goofing around on the internet, pranking people. Like, that's like a literal. That's like a demon, bro. Like, how? Yeah, that's like a demon, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I've seen that video. Isn't that the dude who is adopting babies? Yeah, that's pretty. That should be illegal. And I've been saying this for years. Show it. I'll show the thumbnail, and then I'll let you get scared, and then you'll run. You'll like just look away. Yeah. 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 I didn't know Mr. Nightmare dropped a new video, dude. What the hell? I haven't seen a notification from him in a minute. I didn't know they brought back creepypastas. Yo, that's a good idea. Should I re-upload that video? Should I react that video and title it "Reacting to a creepy, reacting to a creepy pasta"? I couldn't see it properly.
So this is a lecturer at Oxford University.
I'm in
Oh, what the stupid Discord?
the process of putting a website together, and that is proving to be much harder than it probably should be.
Referential.
The Odd Woman talks about imposter syndrome. Is that Bigfoot? Dude, I think that's a diss to Bigfoot. Bigfoot's more handsome than that, dude. Bigfoot's like at least like a Giga Chad. That's like the opposite of a Giga Chad. That's like a yeah, that's crazy. I guess it's satire, but it's just comedy, but no, it's real. Bigfoot my goat. Bro. Wait, so that guy is talking about imposter syndrome? What is he talking about from like an educating standpoint? Like, yeah, basically I'm mentally ill. I made a mistake with my. How is it that we have doctors enabling this too? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's how you know our country's cooked. Or just, he's not even American, that guy sounded British. Like, how is it that we have doctors around our globe funding and enabling these type of procedures? And we all know what it is, the root of all evil. Money. Just wants the bread, they just want the bread. Dude, that should be like a crime against humanity. Like, you're literally taking advantage of very clearly mentally ill people. That should be getting help, not being essentially manipulated, you know what I mean? Like, that's insane. Like, I'm not even trying to disrespect the guy because he's clearly just mentally ill. Like, he shouldn't... Like, people shouldn't enable that, bro, because, like, those are the type of people that'll go in and enable other people. And it's very clear because they do it to children now, and it's just, like, quite depressing. What is your fave YouTuber? Well, I've been watching a lot of Osmond Gold, but he's, I mean, I don't really have a favorite, but my favorite Minecraft YouTuber, it's between Green, Smallish Beans, maybe, I'm trying to think. Oh man, watching now. My favorite cat. Dude, I'm honestly some of the clips I have in that video are actually so funny. Dude, I found a crazy clip from when I was like 16, and this guy's like, "How'd you build your computer?" And I was like, selling kids on the black market. Like, I'm like, it caught me so off guard that it actually made me laugh, because I'm like, what was I saying back in 2019 or 2020, dude? And dude, what was crazy about that is it's like, I then we mentioned COVID in that chat in 2020, and I was like, oh my god, COVID was in 2019 to 2023. It's like that's so crazy, because it just like, it didn't even like, it just didn't feel natural. It's like I remember playing Minecraft in that world, but I don't remember COVID being spread around globally during that. Like, I don't remember that. I just... No, silly old me. What am I doing, bro? I'm such a dummy. Guys, do I just end the Minecraft world right here? Oh, I lost all my viewers. They didn't like that joke. I thought that was funny though. It's so wrong. all that glass gone? Yo. No, that's funny. It's funny because it was a kid saying that. Like, if I said that now, like, genuinely, then, like, it's kind of, like, different. I mean, it's just, that's just funny. I mean, the guy was pressing a 16-year-old about being unemployed. Kind of crazy how time really hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is my skill level at Minecraft and my education, which is completely on me. Like, the school system had absolutely nothing to do with my current intelligence. I literally zero, like, everything that they taught me nothing. Because of COVID, and just a poor education system. Like the No Child Left Behind program is, like, the most brain-dead thing ever. I literally went to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, did absolutely nothing, and graduated every year. But it kind of goes to show because look at where I'm at. Jobbers. RIP the chat. Loki falling down in education right now. Man, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that really matters is just getting through life and just being satisfied with whatever it is you do. Because meaning is in the mind, and I think that that's just a fact. I think that not a lot else is really. I mean, having a good job is definitely important, but at the same time, like, the world's completely rigged. The world's messed up. The world's just not quite sunshine and rainbows for some of us, I guess. But it's all a psychological game. It's all just a chemical in the mind. It's all just a reaction. But I'm also mentally insane, so I wouldn't listen to what I say. Because I'm not an advisor. Dude, I hate YouTube. It says that I have one viewer, but I don't know if that's true or not. Salted bread. You killing the Bigfoot. What the fuck? How did I just read, bro? Maybe it's just me. I think Scruffed Noodle said he'd be right back. But it's just my YouTube glitches, so. Dude, oh my, I need to start grinding Minecraft again, otherwise I'm gonna like, it's kind of depressing to say, but I've genuinely been more satisfied, like, sleeping and dreaming than with my waking days. Like, last night, I dreamt about a, like, a building on top of a mountain, like a cathedral-type building, and then, like, it was, like, I switched immediately to the perspective of, like, some kind of entity, and it, like, slashed space and time and just cut the building into pieces, and, like, then I switched perspective again, and I was watching from, like 300 feet away, looking at the building, and then it collapsed, and I remember, like, vaguely before witnessing all of that, being inside of it, and, like, it was, like, these ancient relics. And also I remember dreaming about Minecraft pottery that is just completely, like, nice, luxurious pots. And then, like, I woke up, and I was like, wow, those pots don't exist in Minecraft. Like, not to the quality. I dreamt about just a bunch of crazy stuff. What's your girlfriend? That's a weird dream to have, I mean. Yeah, that's essentially your Amy Kadala in the brain. hijacking your hippocampus and then taking your hippocampus is like it consolidates short-term memory to long-term memory. So like the facts, the people, the places, the just the things you've experienced in life. That's what your hippocampus does. It's great at that type of stuff. And then your amygdala essentially hijacks your hippocampus. It doesn't really hijack your hippocampus, but it'll feed your hippocampus. It'll take from your hippocampus and feed your amygdala false narratives. So like you're literally just dreaming of, and you can't like really think in real time. This isn't actually happening because while sleeping, your prefrontal cortex isn't active. Just about, I'm gonna say 95%, because there's an exception to that, of course, and that's vivid dreaming, which can be self-induced. It's just very difficult because you need to have just a strong enough narrative that you can realize in the real time, like this isn't real. Like you need something to just go off of, like a very vibrant visual. Or something that's just so surreal that you can just identify. And there's many different types of dreams, but yeah, that's basically just the dreaming is literally just very unknown still. Like it's so unknown. Like, I've had dreams about people, and then 2 of them showed up in the same day. But I guess this even now, that's pretty rare, to be honest. Like, it pulled, like, how some dreams work is there's like a people folder in the brain, which is like basically people you've just seen even for like a second. And like, when you think of like one person throughout the day, sometimes your brain will just like it's like pulling a chain. It'll just pull everybody from that specific people's folder, and like in this case, it pulled like 6 or like 4 or 5, like literally like 6, 7 people, all because of just having thought about the one throughout the day, and then they all just kind of made a cameo inside of the dream. And I guess with that being said, if you dream about 6 people, the statistics of like 2 of them showing up at your house are like not as rare as just having only dreamt about the 2 of them, so that, you know, it's probably like a 1 in, like a 1 in 25 or whatever. But even then, that's still pretty rare. Like, I swear, I've prophesized things in my life like 4 times from just dreaming, and then like the very next day they just come true, and it's to like some degree. There's even like theories about that. There's many different kinds of dreams, like nightmares and sleep paralysis are kind of completely different. Because like the difference between sleep paralysis and nightmares is like sleep paralysis, your prefrontal cortex, you can actually like kind of like you can like realize in real time that you're in a state of paralysis, because I've done it. And you can basically just kind of open a door to vivid dreaming throughout that. And then the nightmares are just completely different because your prefrontal cortex is inactive. So you can't reason out your way out of a nightmare. It's just kind of like you're watching a movie. RP the chat. Yeah, no, dreams are very interesting. Six, 7. It's crazy that the 6'7" kid went viral before me. Thought I stopped streaming altogether. You just gotta check, dude, because I literally just uninstalled Discord. But now I just reinstalled it because I'm like, people are more likely to see that I'm streaming, like playing the game, and then think to check the channel than just thinking to check the channel altogether. YouTube just never showed me. Yeah, that's YouTube, dude. YouTube's just a really shit platform. It's crazy how Mojang and YouTube are the yin and yang of just dog shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, if you went to a dog park, I think that the dogs shit a whole lot less than YouTube and Mojang altogether. It's kind of unbelievable to think about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that in the multiverse of universes, that there's less shit combined than Mojang and YouTube put together. It's unbelievable. It's more unbelievable than the definition of unbelievable. Shit's pathetic. Shit's more pathetic than the word pathetic. Like, this platform's completely rigged. I just believe it with all my heart, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would like it. Like, the amount of times I've had an I told you so, it's not even worth it. It doesn't mean anything. Yo, isn't that crazy? Do you remember me saying how the aliens are probably most likely beneath the ocean and our government's confirmed it? They've confirmed that there's bases in the deep spots of the ocean, exactly like I said, like a year or two ago. Like, I literally am just a genius, bro. Like, what can I say? Like, it was so obvious. So obvious. I believe that there's more beneath the glacier, and so this is what I was thinking about the other day, is, like, if we can view Earth's oceans from the satellite and see the deepest depths from the satellites, and that's kind of how we have, like, the best estimation of the deep, which is the Mariana Trench, as far as we know. I believe that there's deeper depths of the ocean beneath the glaciers. Not obvious one, yeah. Like secret intelligence. I mean, I'm clearly pretty intelligent if my channel hasn't gotten... See, what I believe is that they keep people that are just really dumb famous. So that they can, like, lead on... Like, they want influence, in quotation, influencers to be stupid. You don't want to, like people like Osmond Gold, they don't like. Because he educates people, and he's an educated individual. He's very clearly pretty intelligent, and that's why they banned him on Twitch. Because they don't want him speaking out. And you see, I made that point too. I'm like, YouTube's fine as long as they aren't banning people like that. So he's still okay. What was I gonna say? Because that's kind of just silly. I don't know, dude. I just believe that. I just bring too much. Man, YouTube has been on a ban rampage. Yeah, YouTube also believes that, or Google in general just believes, like, be evil. that's what YouTube believes, or Google, I mean. Which is kind of interesting to think about. Cat, hey JJ, how you doing, dude? You see, I don't really care. One of the things I just lose sight of sometimes is just the game, just having fun playing the game. Because whenever I go through those old live streams, like, I was just so happy playing the game, bro. And somewhere along the line, I just, like, forgot. I mean, to be fair, you kind of, like, expect like a little more success after 7 years of doing something, but I guess I'm just not part of the script yet. So the Minecraft it's really nice. That's pretty good to hear, dude. Yeah, I really enjoy single player Minecraft. I just really like this world. I just really like progressing just one thing. It's really crazy. What the heck? It's really crazy how you can see on YouTube like a structure like a million times less the scale of what I've built, and just get 600,000 likes, and like this thing like gets like less than like 5, bro. Sometimes it's like it's unbelievable, bro. Like, how is it that a Clash of Clans video gets like 3,000 impressions, and then this structure gets like 200? Okay, dude, it's not nice. Yeah, I've been thinking about that just for the content, or just someone just having like on VC with. Okay, you're the best. Oh, thank you, dude. You're actually better, dude. You're actually the GOAT, JJ, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. So, that video I was editing earlier, what do we think of that? Like, like, I don't know how much you're, like, watching or, like, listening, but, like, do you think I should do, like, less of the glitch to visual effect? Or, like, do you think it was fine? I think what makes that video so interesting is, like, you can just tell the difference between the years. It's based on listening. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Dude, I've literally placed so much stone. Like, how have I not given up on this? Like, I'm actually just kind of like, I have, like, a crazy love to give. Dude, I'm like, just the goat. Uh-oh, RP the stream. I'm muting. Why not? Minecraft, yeah. You actually have to like find one of those and you have to like, I don't know, it's just like so much, I don't know. I'm not good enough at Minecraft, I guess. On my list. But that's just like, you're clearly just better at the game than me. I just don't know what to say to you. You never see me do it. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter if you're good or bad at Minecraft. The point of the game is just to have fun. It isn't about being Jesus Christ, you know? Being good's just like one of the things that you just get to improve at. You know what I mean? Like, it isn't like anyone, I mean, obviously there's people that are just naturally talented, but this is like acquired skill. Like, this is like taking me like literally like half of my life of playing the game to just really develop any form of skill. Like, if you've seen some of my previous builds, I'll probably try to edit some of them into that video. Like, I wasn't like, I don't know, it's just taking a long time. Like, I definitely wasn't great, though, when I started building. I mean, I'm still not really great. I mean, it's all just gray stone bricks, and I'm just literally holding right-click. I've literally held right-click for 90% of this. But the moral of the story is finding one of those. Like, you have to go and be places, like, in real life, or just be a person of value, you know? Have something to offer, or just you literally have to just go and be in places. Like, you don't even need to have anything special. But what I did like about that video, or like I'm gonna bring it up again, is you can literally just tell. Like, it's just, you can't even like make one of those videos like from scratch. Like, you can't just think right. Like, I can't just think right now, oh, I'm gonna make a video and it's gonna be me jumping between 2026 and 2019. You can't just make that out of thin air. I mean, I guess with AI now you can sort of do it, but not as easily. But the fact I can just go through those streams and just make something like that, it's actually really, it's really fun. Like, it's really fun editing it, it's really fun listening to it and just finding a moment that's funny and just thinking like, wow. Miss all the shots you don't take. Yeah. But at the same time, that's like a distraction in a way. It's sort of like that's like energy you need to put towards something, you know? And like, my energy needs to be concentrated. It needs to be, I either need to be researching my own biology, which is the human brain, because that's what's important. That's one of the reasons why I stopped delving into conspiracy theories, is because they're just so far out of reach. It's like, why even listen to them? Why even think like about any of that? It's like, I'm literally like the bottom of the barrel, but I am the bottom. I'm like literally the bottom of the barrel. It's like I'm literally the furthest out from being able to change that form of the world that it's not even worth trying. I mean, like, certainly you can. I'm not saying that like being in a position that I'm in now, you just like you can't, because it will just come down to trying your apps. Like you said, you need to take it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So it's sort of like, but at the same time, it's like, I think that we're living in a world where if you know something people don't want you, you're putting everybody you care about in danger. Like, it's just like knowing something that somebody doesn't want you to is better off just not knowing. Like, I'll let somebody else, like Nick Shirley, solve those type of problems, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll say all of the things I believe. Like they certainly killed David Goldberg for literally exposing the fact that COVID was a flu, like a biological virus made in a laboratory in 2015, 2016. Literally said all of these things 4 years before the virus even happened. So you can't just predict that. And then how does he die? He slips on a treadmill? Oh, and I'm a conspiracy theorist with red paint all over me. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just looking at what oh yeah, the guy's literally just sitting there talking about how they bugged his house. He knows that they're listening, and he slips on a treadmill and dies. I think, and then now you have videos of like people in our government saying that the same thing that that guy said, and how like this one girl, I don't even know her name, for example, she was talking about how there's been an SUV outside of her house, blacked out windows, and she was talking in her room about going out there to confront the people or take a picture of the license plate, and then the people walk out of the building in front of it with the license plates and replace them directly in front of her. It's those type of conspiracy theories that I'm just staying away from, because it's like, why do I care? Like, why do I give a shit? Like, it's just fake. It's all part of some boring ass narrative that's just completely out of reach. That it's just a huge delusion from understanding my own psychology. But they're reading about the new virus. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes global because I'm mad. You know, if I can't be successful playing a video game, then fuck it. The whole globe deserves to die. Y'all are gonna feel my wrath. That's what happens when I 99% or 90% 2-star at Town Hall 17 on Clash of Clans. I hope the hentai virus goes fucking global. The hentai virus. Like, they're calling it the hentai virus, and it just sounds like hentai, bro. It's illegal to say you're gonna murk people, but it's not illegal to say that you hope a virus murks them. Hentai virus? Yeah, dude. How are they gonna call it the hentai virus and not fucking... and not think about that, bro? Nah, I mean... realistically... Dr. Fauci, I mean, dude, these viruses are just... I mean, to be fair... I'm not even surprised. I don't want to say this one in particular is biologically made, because, like, if it was really on a cargo ship or on a ship from rats, like, that's a no-brainer. Like, rats have been spreading these bioweapons, not bioweapons, my bad, too much Resident Evil, these viruses since the dawn of time. Like, it's always a ship with confined men or women, and then the rats just contaminate everything. They contaminate the food, they contaminate the living conditions. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dr. Fauci had something to do with it. Because, like I said before, that guy's evil. You were in, I'm pretty sure you were in the stream, or I remember saying this in a stream, like, yeah, that guy's fucking crazy. We gotta watch out for that guy, we gotta do something about that guy. And now look at him, bro. In cahoots with the damn hentai virus, bro. See, again, this is why I hate conspiracy, in quotation, conspiracy theories. Because they change nothing, you can sit there, have all of the right answers, you can shuffle them into the right places, you can solve the puzzle, and all of the right pieces fit together, and you're not changing the world. So, let's change topics, because I've predicted the narrative too many times to count that I don't even care anymore. Do you know how many people have been in this stream and I've told them exactly what's going to happen, and then it happens and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It never matters. Unless you're Nick Shirley or like Charlie Kirk, or like those people that are, like I said before, I've said many things that are just completely like based. Like, unless you're actively trying to go out into the world and change it, you're just not gonna. Or I'm just not gonna, I should say. I mean, like, you need the actual evidence. But yeah, changing topics. Yeah, basically the human brain, pretty complex, pretty crazy. Basically, we have the neocortex. It's responsible for many things, sort of like your perception of reality. Not like your perception, like visualizing things through your visual cortex, but in, like learning languages and just kind of just learning information that's kind of responsible for that type of stuff. You have the hippocampus, which is like responsible for consolidating short-term memory into long-term memories and just taking the facts, the people, the places, and just use a definition and just making that into something. You have your prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for reasoning and logic, making those type of decisions. The amygdala, which is the emotional regulation center. You have your visual cortex, you have your motor cortex, your visual cortex, you know, is responsible for perceiving light and then making 3D objects out of the light. Very cool, glad to have that. You know, you have your seven senses, you know, people talk about sight, smell, taste, hear, feeling, taste, you know, all of that stuff. But they don't talk about the other two. Which is, it's basically just existing. You know, we're a multi-dimensional being. Physics don't exist while we dream, so I like that. I think that's really fascinating how in real waking world, we're limited by our physical reality, but then when we dream, physics ceases to exist, so anything is possible. All of a sudden, you can walk through a wall. So it really made, like, those type of dimensions make me question everything, bro. And I think that one of our issues with understanding quantum mechanics is that we're just physically incapable. I just don't think it's within our physical understanding. I think that it's outside of our physical understanding. I think that it has to do something with our mind, because within our mind, we're not reasoning with logic. Logic doesn't exist in your mind when you're sleeping because your prefrontal cortex isn't active. So, and I think one of the most interesting things is if you're such a like logically based individual, your dreams don't need your prefrontal cortex, because if you just believe something so heavily, then like it'll come true regardless of your prefrontal cortex. So. Yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping. I don't even know if anyone's in this stream. RIP the energy. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about that guy. I don't care about what he did. I mean, I like it's definitely wrong, but at the same time, it's like even talking about it doesn't make a difference. Like I just don't have the following for that to even be worth my energy. Government won though? I don't care if the government won. Dude, they won the moment they won before I was even born. Those people have been alive like 3 times my life. They're still winning. Do you know like they're winning against somebody who has nothing. The real loss is the people that do have something that aren't doing enough. So I'm not losing. If anything, I'm winning by not reacting to it and getting emotional over something that's completely out of my control. It's like the weather, you know, I can't change that. Like, I can't change that. I could sit there, have all the right answers, I can... Whoa, what the hell? Look at this! Look at the sheep! They're in like a weird line. What the heck? That's weird. Yo, they're like... Yo, they're like a crop... They're like aliens, like a crop circle. They want us to forget about it? Bro, I don't even care, bro. I don't give a shit. Yo, maybe if I had a community I would give a shit, because then I can actually potentially make a difference, but I'm talking to one person in the stream, so me thinking about that, me reacting to that, me giving energy to that is just completely out of my realm. It's like, I don't have a plane, I don't have the money to get on a plane, I don't have the community to make a difference in that. It's just like, why would I sit there and make my life something I can't control? It's like, you have to understand that even if you did find something that they didn't want you to find, and you had the answers that they didn't want you to have, it doesn't matter, because all it takes is them knocking on your door and threatening everybody you love. And then all of a sudden, the answers go away. All it takes is them electroshock, like, all it takes is a small incision between your prefrontal cortex and your motor cortex, and all of a sudden you're a Jim Carrey, and your eye color changes, and you're writing with the complete opposite hand than you've spent your entire life writing with, and that takes serious motor cortex ability. You literally would need to rewire your biology, and that's a brain exercise. It's using your opposite hand, your opposite of dominant hand. So you're really gonna tell me that guy's gonna come back to Hollywood with a different eye color, use a different hand, after saying all these things for years on end about how the government's wrong and how they're doing all of these things to the children, how he's going to depict Ellen on a live television show, draw her out with her eye color, depict her eating babies, worshipping the devil Moloch, all on live television, and that is just a coincidence. And I think the most startling clip about that guy is how he literally says, "I'm dead." Like, he's like, I'm sitting there, I'm up on the stage, I'm up on the podium watching everybody talk, and the words are going 1,000 miles per hour, and he's like, I'm dead. Yeah. I think that there's some answers in this world that I'm better off not knowing. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I think that guy in specific is one of the best definitions of why we need to understand our own biology, because when you look at somebody like him, and you have people that are tenfold in intelligence. They understand the human brain better than any of us put together. Then they know well enough to know that if you make incisions in specific parts of the brain, you can entirely rewire their biology. Because all it takes is some form of their brain being open between the prefrontal, the hippocampus, the motor cortex, and if you damage those specific areas, you'll come to find, and if you do the research, you'll come to find that can alter your eye color as well. And if your motor cortex being your ability to write, move your hands, move your eyes, which is literally you as your animated corpse. If you affect those parts of the brain, your entire biology is rewritten. And if you think about it, bro, if we can take AI and we can visualize our dreams with AI, what can't you do? The CIA can detect a heartbeat from 40 miles away. What can't they do? They've had enough time for the last 60 years to master all of this type of stuff. So, yeah. I'm just gonna leave my point on this. There's some things just better off not knowing. Forget about AI psychosis. I know. You know why things like AI psychosis exist? Because people have gone their entire life not understanding their own brain. They let impulses control them. They let emotions control them. Emotions that are completely unnecessary to their survival, and it's quite interesting. So, I mean, it's just like the issue is that like the youth have been affected by social media in such a detrimental way that the people that have the most power are mentally incapable. They're inadequate. They don't have the education to change or to do anything about those type of people, because they themselves are those type of people. A lot of them. A lot of people are. I mean, like you probably heard the quote that there's the Jeffrey Epstein, but then there's a million little Epsteins. So like, and you have multiple different countries with these people, and you have multiple different countries with world leaders that are just clearly evil and that have been evil for their entire reign. The record of for the youth scores worse in intelligence than their parents. Exactly, bro. Because if you corrupt the youth, then you corrupt the future. So, I mean, 800,000 kids go missing per year. Shocker, isn't it? That's just in America. Hella suspicious? Dude, suspicious is just not a large enough word for that. That's like inhumane. Like it's not even inhumane. That's like unfathomable. Don't forget about Israel, dude. The weird part about Israel is how they found literal artifacts in Israel, and like these artifacts go back like tens of like hundreds of thousands of years, and then they were just shipped back to Israel after coming to the United States for a couple of months. Yeah, I mean, you see, humanity is messed up, and it's always been messed up. It's just within our biology, you know. Like you can't, like you, like literally, not like forgetting about or like the island and those people. Like I don't know, dude. It's our biology, you know. It's just in our mind. It's just in people's minds. It's just the way they are. It's just the way it's supposed to be. Like to change that, you would have to change humanity. You would have to change how hundreds of thousands of people think. And you'd have to find a solution of what you're gonna do with those people. And you have to be certain too, like you need to have the definitive evidence. But like the millionaires, like the billionaires, like what do you do? What does anybody do? When the governments are clearly just within it, like part of it, what do you do? Like I clearly am not gonna do nothing about that. I got my own things to focus on, bro. I'm trying to play some Minecraft, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm running out of stone. Wow, my game's glitching. Wow, 17 frames, man. I'm gonna reset my game real quick. Because that's a weird glitch. Minecraft memory leaks are real. I don't know, dude. Baby Lob. I haven't even updated to that. Oh, maybe I have. Actually, I don't think I've updated to that version yet. I haven't really seen a good enough reason. Is that a Smallish Beans reference? You see, this is how I know I'll never become a Minecraft YouTuber. It's what I'm talking about, like the reality of the world, because YouTube doesn't like that. YouTube really doesn't like that. They're like, wait a minute, he's on to us. Like, YouTube's like, he's talking about, wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. YouTube, you're very great and lovely. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie to you, YouTube. You a whole ass up, bro. You're gonna remove YouTube Rewind because you don't like dislikes, and then you're gonna remove the entire dislike feature altogether, and even the entire icon related to the dislike, just the idea of being disliked, you're gonna remove everything about it because you can't handle being disliked. Absolutely pathetic. Literal Neanderthals. Literally just the most, like, just brain dead bullshit ever. Pathetic platform. This platform sucks. Everything about your platform sucks. I hate it. I hate you, YouTube. I hope for nothing good for your future. I hope this platform literally gets just cascaded into a downfall, like a just the chain event of events. Nothing. It was a joke, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. It was an accident. That my programming, some water spilt. I don't know what happened. I love YouTube. YouTube's a magnificent platform. I love and hope for nothing more than a prospering, beautiful, great life for the YouTube community. I think that they're making really good decisions removing the dislike feature. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, YouTube's pretty good. Really good platform. Absolutely love everything they've done. YouTube needs a competitor. It's gonna be me. Yo, Lalco, there's this website called Boardflix, and you can watch like all of the good shows for free. Some guy literally just pirate all of the shows onto there for free, and you can just like watch them. You don't have to download them. You just have to like, you can just watch them. And he's from a different country, so they can't really do anything about it. I don't like he's literally watch the entire Walking Dead for free, or like The Punisher for free, or The Boys for free. Most of like the better shows. I think that website's so goated. Literally makes me laugh that he's just in a completely different country. And it's in good quality too. Like it's like I'm pretty sure like 10K or 1080p or 4K. And like it runs pretty well with an ad blocker. You don't really need ads. Wait, can I pull it up on stream? What am I gonna get? Is this illegal? Actually, that's probably illegal for me to do it. I'm in America. It's pretty good. You could do watch parties on there. You can like click the watch party icon and get a code and send the code to people. You can even download the entire episodes if you wanted. It's actually so funny. Some websites existed for like a year or two. It's just like kind of like hidden. Like I never knew it existed until I found it accidentally. Found it accidentally searching for free shows. Wow, I've really just spent like nearly 10 hours building this. Dude, I bet you if I upload a short of this, I'd crack like three likes, like 200 views. People just really like their AI generated YouTube shorts. I just don't know what it is about them, dude. It's like when people scroll YouTube shorts and they see the like ratio and it's like there's no likes, people just will scroll away because of that. It's just a fact. It's kind of sickening. It makes me just pray that the hentai virus goes fucking just ape shit on people. Like, y'all deserve it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, YouTube especially, they deserve it. Like, I've spent 7 years streaming this game and built nearly 0 audience. Like, low-key, I hope that virus goes fucking ape shit. I'm fucking so mad. Like, I just hope it goes fucking crazy. I'm literally watching Project Hail Mary. Yo, that website's so good, bro. I remember reading a Reddit post and the guy's like, yeah, I'm in a different country, they can't really do anything, and I just started dying laughing. I'm like, oh my god, Giga Chat. I've only ever had one issue on it where it just buffered and wouldn't load the show, so I just went to bed and then the next day it was working. My best guess on why I did that was because there's just too many people binging. You can watch like The Walking Dead on there, you can watch like The Punisher. Those are the type of shows that I'd be watching. But I kind of got bored since I watched it so many times, so it was like... I've just been simping lately. I was like, you know, I watched the RE4 remake. I played the RE4 remake like 30 times. Watched people play it a couple times, but I'm like, no, I need to watch a female play it for once. So I was like, I'm gonna watch some Valkyrie. So I watched one of the chapters of that. Works fine for me. If you're happy guest. Oh yeah, he's happy over there. I haven't quite named him. Yeah, he just kind of flies around. He's not really. I think the happy gas needs a buff, dude. He's really slow. Like I don't know why they made him so slow. Or they should have made a button that you could toggle. Simp my girlfriend's not very controlling like that. I mean, fair enough. Yeah. I attract those. Just type of women like a magnet. The ones online are just mentally ill. That's why I don't want to find one to like play Minecraft with her. Maybe just find one and get on VC, but even then that's like having to go and actively search, and then you have to be controlling as well because you don't want them to be you don't want them to have male friends because that's kind of lame. So I kind of understand where you're watching me is okay. Yeah, thankfully I'm a man or a guy, I should say. I'm not really Dude, every time I build like this, I get like I look down at my phone and I just get like the craziest like eye strain. It's like the screen starts rotating in a different direction. Like, good points. Yeah, mine does too, to be honest. But I kind of lie to her, to be honest. But she also probably lies to me, so like... We're kind of like toxic to each other. I told her that I was gonna physically and mentally abuse her. That was kind of a I mean, I didn't get blocked, so. Yo, I'm actually such a comedian. I remember? Oh, I said it before? Oh, I said it again. Oh, did I text you that? Maybe I texted you that, I don't know. Dude, why did I make this wall so long, bro? I'm a fucking psychopath. My eyes, they hurt. I'm gonna close my eyes for a minute, man. Dude, I have like a crazy level of dedication. Like how do I sit here and I just don't get bored? Like having this as my my dopamine release is kind of crazy. Yeah, they can, of course they can. Only the other way, dude. Dude, toxic relationships genuinely rewire your like your brain. Like if you research it, you'll come to find that because you're trying to survive in a threatening environment, like a dangerous environment. So like, and like it's all just in the brain. It's just like the amygdala. It'll hijack your prefrontal cortex, and it'll literally just manipulate your own biology against you. It makes complete sense. Oh, I mean, from her point, I mean, it's all in the brain, bro. It's just illusion. It's quite common. It's not like it's an inconsistency in the world. A lot of people are just driven by delusion, driven by their own personal belief, and that's, I mean, again, the meaning is in the mind. So not to say someone whose delusion was wrong, but from a reasonable perspective, they kind of are. I mean, think about it, bro. Genghis Khan, he did everything for his people. He threw people into fucking trenches to cross the enemy's walls. I thought that shit was funny. Like, when I read about that, I was like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking monster. Imagine imagine right here, to get across, you would just bury your own people to get across. Just to cross. Just to walk to the other side. You would push thousands of your own people into a trench to cross to the other side. Like, oh my fucking god, is that brutal. But it just kind of caught me off guard because I was like, oh my god. It's kind of funny. It's funny because it's so fucking crazy. But again, what was the moral of the story? Oh yeah, meaning is in the mind. So although he was morally wrong in that scenario, he kind of justified it by his own belief that he was doing the right thing. No, dude, that alien video kind of changed my perspective on life. Not the ones that the government released, but the CGI one, which I'm pretty sure was a real video, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, they'll never release it. If that video actually happened, they'll never release the original footage. Why? Because they just won't. They just... But the audio of it, for, even if, like, I know the video in 2016 was CGI, but just the audio of it, even for 2016 standards, was pretty good. Like, I don't know, a lot of it just really stuck out to me. Like, it really made me think, like, wow. Humans really do base their beliefs off a whole lot of superstition. Like magic or religion. And they will feed ourselves like this crazy idea that we're like special, like, oh, look at us, we're so special, we're on planet Earth, we've been blessed with the moon, Saturn, to collect the meteors, we've been completely blessed by the fact that we haven't been wiped out by a solar flare or a meteorite or just ourselves. And, okay, one of the things I do want to say about aliens is that they certainly exist. I've been saying this since even before they released, I mean, they've released many videos relating to them, but I've been saying that they exist for so long now that it's... They're definitely like us, you know? Like, they have compassion, the evidence proves it, otherwise we would have just been crushed like a tin can. And they have a sense of humor because in some of the reported cases where they'll just fly above like ships out in the ocean, like military ships out in the ocean. They'll just teleport. They'll just appear out of nowhere, and just the blink of an eye, and they'll just be above the ship, and then it'll just blink of an eye, they're gone. And it's just sort of like a hey, we're here. And like flying above military bases and just disabling their nukes, or in some stories enabling the nukes within an 8-second or 10-second countdown, just sort of like giving us just the idea, just the thought of like, hey, your most deadly weapon can be used against you just like that. And I think again, like they're clearly on some sort of morality spectrum like we are, because they definitely exist with good and bad. I mean, because there's multiple different stories of them doing good things and them doing, supposedly doing good things and doing bad things, but this is all just I don't want to say theories, because I just don't. I mean, some of these people definitely lie. I mean, it's just the way human nature is. People will lie just about anything just because it's just compulsive lying. They'll just do it to do it because they think it's funny. But when tens of thousands of people have claimed to have seen the same thing, I mean, it's not likely that they're all lying. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's quite mutual, to be honest, because like people being paid to lie is pretty common, to be honest. But that's why I believe. But I just don't know. They clearly like the planet. If they're on Earth, I don't see why they would want Earth to be bombed or just nuked. I don't know why they would. Because if it affects the surface of Earth, it definitely affects the ocean of the Earth. I mean, I don't think aliens would want that. I don't think they really care about humans necessarily. I mean, at least I mean, I can't say anything for sure. I mean, there's just so many different documented reports of just possible outcomes, like, or possible scenarios, I should say, that it's hard to like even rationalize which one could be real, or if any of them are even absolutely totally real. I believe it's completely impossible. I mean, there's more stars in the universe than seconds since the Big Bang. How couldn't aliens exist? And there's multiple different versions of them, apparently. There's just so many phenomenons on Earth that are so questionable. But there's multiple dimensions of existing, you know, and we exist on like a third dimensional being. And if we exist on that realm of the dimension, then like a seventh dimensional being, just like even light beings, for example, it's literally just all a thought process. And if we're interdimensional beings, and especially while we sleep, it makes you really question like what's possible. But yeah, it's kind of yapping. But they make mistakes, because if they can, if supposedly that we have found space or crashed wreckages of UFOs, then they're clearly not perfect. They clearly make mistakes like a human would, because how is it that they're going to be able to travel at light speed and zip throughout time and make these impossible calculations, but they'll still crash? They'll crash into, maybe they do it because they think it's funny, or maybe they do it because they make mistakes like a human would. But you would think that if you can travel from different planets, that you wouldn't be able to crash on, especially on Earth. And you'd think that like if humans are able to find them, or find the crashed wreckage of the UFO, like how is it that the aliens weren't like prepared for that? Like, hey, if I go out today flying on the surface of Earth and I crash, are y'all gonna come and pick up the wreckage so the humans don't find us? So it almost makes you wonder, like, I mean, from some of the reported cases, I mean, it's very clear that they wanted us to know that they exist. Or they want us to know that they exist. I mean, they clearly have mastered quantum mechanics to some degree. And I believe that they probably shrink themselves and then expand at a accelerated rate. Don't know how. I mean, it is just quantum mechanics and superposition, like two places existing at the same time. Because if something from a space is observing, like if, for example, if we were some of the stars in space exploded billions of years ago, like they don't exist anymore. Do you think it's okay? Other men have seen it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'd Mike Tyson. I'd Will Smith or the Rocker. What is that one dude who smacked Will Smith? That's what I do, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, that's not acceptable. I'm not gonna lie, but it kind of just depends on what you're into, right? No, I keep shift clicking. I keep forgetting that I toggle shift. You see, bro, that's one of the issues. Like I told you, bro. Like, there's things that are within my control, and that's just one of them that's out of it. That's just psychology, bro. Like I'm doing these like thought process exercises right now, and you're bringing your abusive relationship into the chat. Like, I'm not an advisor, bro. I'm just talking about how do we go from aliens to women, bro? It's like, I don't know what's more crazy, what I was saying or what you're saying. Or what I've been doing for the last 10 hours. I've literally just been placing stone. Such a giga chad. I have the craziest level of tenacity. I'm like Nick A30, dude. I'll never back down and never give up. I'm just a fucking goat. You do be like that sometimes. You want this abusing her? Nah. Oh, my headset's so trash. Domestic abuse arc. No! Wait, so she's abusing you, taking your anger out? If other men upset her, why are other men upsetting her? Your GF. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. If I find a girl and she was talking to other men, like it's like Loki kind of cooked out the get-go. I'm not gonna lie, my trust issues are too bad, bro. Like Alicia, if you're in stream, Loki, she knows, bro. Like I'd say the most just vicious things, dude. Like I'm like the most toxic person. Like some of the things I'd say is just so cruel. That I liked it in the beginning, which kind of instead of anyway. Just talking about how she's getting abused. Yeah, dude, that's not really healthy, to be honest. Like, my personal preference, I need respect, common interests, communication. But they need to be like, it's just rare. It's like you need them to be completely like-minded, or you need to need them to be open-minded enough to be like-minded. And if it's not that, then it's just not it. It's as simple as that. It's like I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who makes me feel alone. It's like I love myself, bro. Like I don't need self-validation from anyone else. I love myself so much. Like you have no idea. Like I'm so happy. to just be the greatest of all time. And like, even if the YouTube algorithm and the world doesn't know it, I at least know that I exist. I may have already existed, and I understand myself better than anyone else ever can. It's sort of like, I don't believe right now, dude. I believe that one of the things that people don't understand is that you don't own anything in this world. You don't even own right now. Like, nothing in this world is yours. Nothing physically you own is yours. Nothing is yours. You don't own anything. You don't even own time. You don't even own the next 300,000 hours of your life. At the most, or at the least, I should say. Like, what you do own is the fact that you may have already existed. Like, right now may not even be real. You know, man, yeah, dude, I just get a better relationship. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just listen to some, like, XXXTentacion, just listen to some, like, Lil Peep, and, like, just be alone, dude. Like, you're chilling, bro. But you're probably relatively happy. I mean, I think for the well, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm definitely not an advisor. But, yeah, honestly, I think the 95% of the time is more worth it than the 5% of the time you aren't, you know? Like, one of the things that you have to understand, I mean, I can't really, well, how I go about feeling upset is, if it's not a direct loss, then why am I upset? Like, there are things that, like, my cat being gone, that I can't change that, but how I feel in a current moment, I can change that. Like, I can change that, you know? But, like my cat being gone, like, I can't change that, bro. Like, dude, sometimes I dream about that, and I'm like, oh my god, it's my cat. And I'm like, oh, dude, it just makes me so sad, bro. I'd be the greatest actor, because I can, like, just cry immediately, bro, because of that. But, like, I just dream about it, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I sure do love this Minecraft, though. Haha. I love Minecraft so much, but I probably should have played it a little less. Yeah, that's why I don't really feel upset or jealous of anything. Because if it's not a direct loss, then, like, it's just not important. But, like, when you lose something that, like, actually physically that was alive, then, like, that's when it is the exception, you know? Because that actually means something, and you know for a fact that that means something. Whereas, like, just feeling, and, like, I don't know. I mean, depression 100% exists. I just don't think that it's 100% necessary for survival. And I can't say that amygdala is completely useless, otherwise it wouldn't exist, and it certainly is useful because it's our ability to reason our way out of a dangerous situation, or just understand that we're in a dangerous situation. Just the chemicals in the brain are real, it's indisputable, otherwise they wouldn't exist. But, I don't know, one of the things with researching my own brain came a huge burden. It made me question, it makes me questioning what's real and what's not real quite debatable. It's like, are we in a simulation? Have we already existed? Did we ever even exist? What's important? Well, I guess honor. Honor, you know, and I guess meaning really just is in the mind. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. Because it's important to you, and that's what makes it mean something. Well, I think the brain's very fascinating. There's about 100 trillion neurons in the brain, I'm pretty sure, and about... Oh yeah, no, trillion neurons. It's like 10 trillion, or 10 billion synapses. Let me Google this, I don't remember. Okay, so there's 100 billion neurons in the brain and about 100 trillion synaptic connections. So let me repeat that. 100 billion neurons, and they form an estimated 100 trillion synaptic connections. Unfathomable. I don't know, there's just so much complexity in the brain that it's like, I don't know, that's one of my main focuses for the system. So, what's up, Lalabor? You still in stream now? Wait, what haven't you seen the build? When's the last time you've seen the build? Man, it's like this stone's spawning. Dude, holy crap, look at this progress. Wow, I did all of that today. That's pretty incredible. Hello? Is this thing on? No, I'm hitting Ankh status. It's wild, it is kind of wild. Yeah, but the progress I made inside of it, I basically changed up this area over here. You'll notice immediately. Once you see it, once I'm actually running through the area that's changed. Yeah, I changed this area. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, it's impossible not to be able to. Yeah, I changed all of this. Pretty nice, I like it. I thought it turned out pretty neat. This took a while. It's very specific. But I also added some more stuff over here. Yeah, there's not enough colors with the wool, because like I'd want a gradient like this red from like a darker shade of red, but the darker shade of red doesn't exist. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, all of this is different. I tried changing this room up back here, but I got bored. So I stopped building back here. It will though after sulfur keep up though. What, wool? Like the wool blocks or no? The carpet blocks, I should say. Yeah, I changed this area up. Dang. The window actually... The vision, it's coming together. Once those are like actually windows, then they'll look a bit nicer. There's this here. Secret room goes back here. They even use an AV1. I don't know what that is. They have this other secret room back here. Oh, this the secret bookshelf right here, but You see how like it opens and closes? And it's just never closed because... What is AV2? Yeah, I built these rooms. It's a codec? I don't know. Maybe I'll use it if it's good. There's a couple secret rooms on. Well, then stuff about the waste, thanks, dude. I'm not really sure. I think I took a break from Minecraft for a long time. So I don't think there's anything else that's really... Oh, actually there is. Oh, I just remembered. It's actually kind of... Maybe you've seen it up here, I don't know. You're never gonna believe it. Oh my gosh, I added a throne room. Holy moly. Oh, there's a floating bed. Just, ignore that. Yeah, let's put that in the pot. Yeah, so this throne here. You may have seen it at some point. Just soak my pick. Yeah, I made him the king because... Remember when I planned out this room? Yeah. This cat wants in. Try. No, this looks totally different, bro. No, absolutely. Hold on, Stripe. Stripes, I'm addicted to Minecraft. You have to let me play the game. Am I being messaged right now? Oh. Let me put my phone right there. Yeah, this room turned out pretty nice. Hasn't really changed a lot since I first built it. You can hear Stripe? Yeah, he has fucking crazy octo purrs, dude. I'll pet you, man. Yeah, this cat really likes me. Aggressive purr? Yeah, it's pretty loud. He's a good kitty, though. Stripes, I call him King Stripe. He's like a king. It's a big old cat. Like a king would be. And there's like this little village over here. Like some shops. They don't really do anything because... I don't know. Here's my 3 chests swap organization because I cannot play this game without the crazy chest organization. I tried to build it. I looked at like this random house off of Google. It was like some different game, and I was like, I'm gonna try and build that.